Operation shutdown protest at Downing Street. Massive fire ravages Paris Cathedral. Former Chief Justice guilty of violating asset declaration rules in Nigeria. Korean leader will meet Putin for the first time. In Bangladesh, girl burned to death for reporting sexual harassment. In sport, Premier League players to boycott social media. Tiger Woods win the 5th Masters title. Hello then, welcome to Rich World Television World News. I am Veronica Obadar. In the United Kingdom, a newly formed consortium of bereaved families of victims of knife and gun crimes, working with and supported by other knife crime campaigners, teachers, youth and community groups, under the banner of Operation Shutdown, staged a peaceful protest on Wednesday in front of 10 Downing Street, London. Participants from around the nation came together to express their grievances to the Prime Minister. According to information on the campaign Facebook page, the government are yet to give this crisis the proportionate attention it deserves, nor allocated appropriate measures and funding to tackle this national emergency. Tracy Prescott, Jumoke Ariyo, and other knife and gun crime campaigners from across the nation addressed participants. And Rich World Television was at Downing Street and we covered the protest.
I lost my nephew and many of my friends have lost kids. I'm tired. I am tired. So I had to join. Okay, we say yes, he drops down and I had to take for to drop on our own doorstep. Yes, he dropped on my doorstep. On
my cousin died over 4 years ago and it was nothing to do with gang or drug or money. It was a jealous ex.
Yeah.
And we are here today to represent him and to say it's not just in the poverty areas. It is now affecting the safest town in England. Please share the message to put down the knife. Yes. Daniel Somerville, yes. We will remember you forever. Yes. We love you. Thank you. Yes. Put down the knife. Put down the knife. Put down the knife. Save a life. 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 Put down the knife.
Terrorism and Saudi Khan said it's going to take about 10 years before something can be done. No! For the next 10 years before somebody gets up and does something. No, hell no. So I want to say, I lost my son,
oh my Lord.
My only son.
I'm sorry to hear this.
No, I lost my only son. What we can do is just try and fight.
Yeah.
Do the best we can.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We'll get help.
We get it.
The government will get the message.
There's loads of things out there for help. The trouble is they're not getting the funding. If the government can fund it and help parents, mothers, daughters to get help, lucky for me I got some help with a certain group, but they're just struggling. They're struggling for funding. It's all donations and all that. But this is where the government should weigh in, because the government pay more funding towards prisons than they do to the victims.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
The people in prison are getting more out of it than the victims are. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes. On Monday, a major fire engulfed the medieval Cathedral of Notre Dame in Paris, one of France's most famous landmarks. The 850-year-old Gothic building spire and roof have collapsed, but the main structure, including the 2 bell towers, has been saved, officials say. And French President Emmanuel Macron called it a terrible tragedy, saying worse had been avoided, and vowed to launch an international fundraising scheme to rebuild the cathedral. Officials say it could be linked to the renovation work that began after cracks appeared in the stone. And in another development, investigators believe an electrical short circuit was the most likely cause of the Notre Dame fire. Hundreds of millions of euros has been pledged by businessmen and philanthropists to rebuild Notre Dame. President Macron vowed to restore the cathedral within 5 years, but experts say it could take up to 15 years to complete the job. In Nigeria, the suspended Chief Justice of the nation violated the country's asset declaration rules, a tribunal ruled on Thursday. Chief Justice Walter Onoge, the country's top judge, was suspended by President Muhammadu Buhari in January, and the action led to accusations that the head of state was meddling with the judiciary. The Code of Conduct Tribunal on Thursday found the judge guilty of hiding the extent of his wealth. He failed to reveal the money he held in 5 foreign bank accounts. The tribunal said he would have to forfeit all the money. The North Korean leader Kim Jong-un will visit Russia in late April for his first meeting with Vladimir Putin, Moscow has said. Following an invitation from Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-un will visit Russia in the second half of April, said the Kremlin in a statement on its website on Thursday. The Kremlin did not provide details of the exact date or location of the meeting, but Russian, South Korean, and Japanese media said it would be in Russia's Far East. In Bangladesh, 19-year-old Nusrat Jahan Rafi was doused with kerosene and set on fire at her school. Less than 2 weeks earlier, she had filed a sexual harassment complaint against her headmaster. Many girls and young women in Bangladesh choose to keep their experiences of sexual harassment or abuse secret because of fear of being shamed by society or even their families. According to a statement given by Nusrat before she died, a fellow student took her to the roof of the school, saying one of her friends was being beaten up. When Nusrat reached the rooftop, 4 or about 5 people surrounded her and allegedly pressured her to withdraw the case against the headmaster. And when she refused, they set her on fire. And now sports. Leading Premier League players will undertake a 24-hour social media boycott this Friday in protest at recent incidents of racist abuse. The boycott, organized by the Players Union, the Professional Footballers Association, under the Enough hashtag, aims to bring players together to demand more action from social media networks and authorities. Tiger Woods produced a scintillating finish to win a 5th Masters title and end an 11-year wait to claim a 15th major. Woods had been written off by so many so often as he battled his back problems in recent years. This was Woods' first Masters victory since 2005, and he is now just one behind Jack Nicklaus' record of 6 wins at Augusta National. The triumph came 10 years, 9 months, and 29 days after his last major title at the 2008 US Open. For the first time, Woods came from behind in the final round to win a major. Wood is 3 behind his Nicklaus' overall major tally of 18. And that's all the news we have for you on Rich World Television. I am Veronica Obadara. Thank you for watching.